Ladies and gentlemen, back once again for another top 5 tracks of the week from the homies that the world needs to know about. They may not, and it's my job to inform them of it. As you can see, I'm here in my post-gym garb, all ready to go. Just finished a nice workout, got my booster juice, and I'm ready to let you guys know about my top 5 for this week. Starting things off, we're going to hear one from my boy Neon Steve. I love this guy. He's been in the circuit for a while. I've been hearing about him for like the last 10 years. The girl I was dating at the time first showed me Neon Steve, and I fell in love with him ever since. I'm so glad to see him finally start to get the attention he deserves. This is his track, Lights Out, coming your way for the top 5.
Everybody go when the lights out.
I love that shit. What a way to start it off.
Everybody go when the lights out.
Neon Steve, Lights Out, number 1 for this week's top 5. Moving on to number 2, we got one from my boys Pineo and Loeb. Had the absolute honor of opening up for these guys back in October. What a fucking show they did. Such a good job. These guys are sick. This is their track, Chrome, that actually dropped last year, but it's still so good. It's my favorite one they've done with Luxo. These guys are probably more known for all the remixes they do, but their originals are fire as well. This is Pineo and Loeb and Luxo with Chrome, coming up for number 2 on the top 5 this week.
I was riding on Chrome, getting lit on Chrome. I was riding on Chrome, I was lit on Chrome. I was riding on Chrome, getting lit on Chrome. I was riding.
That's a fucking groove.
I was lit on Chrome. I was riding.
You can't stand still to this, I guarantee it. The newest one on the list this week, number 3. This just released last Tuesday.
Touch me till I forget.
The vocals on this one are going to bring you to a special place. Coming to you from my homie NITESHADE, who I had the honor of talking to a few months back on my show, Mind of the Artist. You can check out the full interview on YouTube. He's a sick kid, and I'm glad to see him starting to blow up. This is Monsters. That synth right there, the rhythm. Love that shit. So good. That rhythm so tight. You don't hear stuff like that very often. I love it. The one thing about Radio Dave's weekly top 5 is that any genre can get it. Hardstyle house, electro house, even breaks. This one's coming from my boy On Deck. He's been on here before, but when you're popping out bangers like this, he's probably going to be on here a lot. On Deck actually started out in breaks, so this is more of a return to form with this breaks format, but he still keeps the sounds that he's been doing lately that he's really becoming known for, which is awesome. A nice, perfect blend of the two. This has Got You from On Deck. This pre-chorus vocal. Damn, that's good. You still got that same on-deck sound that you're used to, but with the new breaks format. Or I guess I should say old. Number 5 for the weekend, the last one finishing us off, is one from another Alberta boy. This is Thomas Anthony and Hypedelic with Groove School. Tom's been really honing in on his thick bass sound lately.
It's a melody.
With sick remixes of Whitney Houston, Green Velvet, Laser Beams, but that fat sound always works best when it's an original. Thomas Anthony, Hypedelic with Groove School. Check this drop out. What a perfect way to end off the week.
Old school rhythm.
That's your top 5 tracks of the week from the homies that you might not know about, that you fucking should. Tune in next week, I'll have 5 more. Probably, if we continue to keep things going here in the Radio Cave. Thanks for coming around.